Feel the rhythm? It's Jamaican pride representing for CCN World TV News. It's CCN World TV News.
For years, one of the biggest dreams for many Jamaicans has been simple to own a home. But for thousands of hardworking people, that dreams feel further away than ever. Rising construction costs, increasing land prices, expensive mortgages, and limited housing supply have left many wondering if home ownership is becoming a luxury rather than a possibility. Now, the government of Jamaica is proposing an approach that could reshape the housing market. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is encouraging private developers to build smaller housing developments and work directly with the National Housing Trust, or NHT, to receive financing and technical support. But while this announcement has generated optimism, another important question is beginning to emerge. As more houses are built, who will actually be able to afford them? And should minimum wage earners have a realistic opportunity to own a home through the NHT? Let's discuss. Speaking during the handover ceremony for new apartment owners at Vineyard Town Housing Development, Prime Minister Andrew Holness encouraged private developers to consider smaller housing developments consisting of approximately 5 to 15 units. He explained that developers with projects of up to 50 rooms can approach the National Housing Trust for assistance throughout the development process. According to the Prime Minister, the NHT can provide financing, guidance, and support to help these projects become a reality. Instead of relying only on large developers to build hundreds of homes at a time, the government wants more small developers to become involved. This means individuals who own suitable land may now have greater opportunities to develop housing with NHT support. If successful, this approach could increase the number of housing solutions available across Jamaica while encouraging development in communities throughout the island. Housing has become one of Jamaica's biggest challenges. The Prime Minister explained that Jamaica's greatest housing problem is not necessarily demand. People clearly want homes. The challenge is producing enough of them. According to him, Jamaica simply isn't building houses at the scale required. He noted that larger construction output helps reduce the cost per housing unit. In simple terms, the more homes that are built, the more affordable those homes can potentially become. But reaching that goal isn't easy. The Prime Minister pointed to several obstacles. Some contractors are reluctant to work in crime-affected communities. Others continue to struggle with finding reliable, skilled workers. These challenges slow construction and reduce the number of homes reaching the market. Dr. Holness also reminded Jamaicans that the government has set an ambitious target of delivering 70,000 housing solutions over 5 years. He noted that by the end of 2025, the NHT had recorded over 31,000 housing starts and more than 21,000 housing completions while issuing thousands of mortgages. Those numbers slow progress, but they also highlight the size of Jamaica's housing demand. There are still many families waiting for affordable housing. Young professionals are struggling to purchase their first home. Many parents continue paying rent for their kids. Others have land but lack financing to build. That is why many Jamaicans will be watching closely to see whether this small developers program can significantly increase the country's housing supply. Now, let me share my own opinion. I believe increasing housing supply is an important step. If more homes are built across Jamaica, that's positive for the country. But I also believe affordability must remain at the center of the conversation. Thousands of Jamaicans wake up every morning. They work honestly. Some earn minimum wage. Some earn just above minimum wage. Many contribute to the National Housing Trust every payday. These hardworking Jamaicans also dream of owning a home. Perhaps not a mansion, perhaps not luxury housing, just a safe place to raise a family, a place they can truly call their own. As Jamaica expands housing through partnerships with private developers, I hope policymakers continue looking at ways to ensure ordinary working Jamaicans also have realistic opportunities to become homeowners. Owning a home should not feel impossible simply because someone earns a modest income. Hard work deserves opportunity, and every Jamaican contributing to national development should be able to believe that home ownership is within reach someday. Of course, building more homes alone won't solve every challenge. Issues like mortgage qualification, construction costs, infrastructure, and income levels also play important roles. But increasing supply is certainly an important piece of the puzzle. Overall, this announcement represents an interesting direction for Jamaica's housing sector. Encouraging small developers to partner with the National Housing Trust could unlock new housing opportunities across the island while helping communities grow. The success of the program, however, will depend on how many projects actually move from announcement to construction and whether those homes remain affordable for ordinary Jamaicans. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this initiative will help solve Jamaica's housing shortage? Should minimum wage earners have a more accessible pathway to home ownership through the National Housing Trust? And if you own the land today, would you consider becoming one of the small developers partnering with the NHT? If you enjoy this discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. And remember to turn on notifications so you never miss another important story affecting Jamaica and the Caribbean. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care and God bless.